Hi, this is Marcus Giuliano and my wife Jamie Giuliano, and we are from Aromatime Bistro in Ellenville, New York. And we're making a video here to introduce new employees and, just a staff training video about what we do here and who we are. A quick 10-minute video. And we've been open since 2004.
2004.
And it's 2010 right now. So we've been open 6 full years. We're in our 7th year. We are a small restaurant in Ellenville. We're 65 seats. You and I are very hands-on. We love this business. We love our customers.
It's our passion.
It's really our passion. Everything that's in this restaurant's here for a specific reason.
Everything.
The beef, the salmon, the salt.
The cleaner that we clean the bar
cleaner that we use
with.
bar. Everything's here for a reason. We have an extreme passion for the natural way of eating, the natural way of living. And we also have a huge wine and beer passion as well, liking. So everything you see at the restaurant's here for a specific reason. What's the most important things we want to talk about first here? You and I are from Ellenville.
We're from Ellenville.
We met.
I was born and raised here in Ellenville.
I moved here when I was 9. We met in high school.
We're high school sweethearts.
High school sweethearts.
Started dating when I was 15 and Marcus was 17.
So the fighting that you see us do here and there, we're just kidding, I promise. It's just totally like a show, we're just kidding.
We've been together 20 years. This year, in October, will be 20 years. And we have 2 children, Courtney and Justin. Courtney is currently 10 and in 5th grade, and Justin is 7 and in 2nd grade. And what else do we want to say?
I mean, there's so much to say.
So much to say, but we want to keep this to why Ellenville?
Why Ellenville? Because people ask all the time, well, why are you guys in Ellenville?
And people are going to ask you, as servers and bussers and staff, why did Jamie and Marcus pick Ellenville? There's nothing in Ellenville. Why Ellenville?
Well, we're from Ellenville, which is the biggest reason.
Right.
Our parents still live in Ellenville, so we have both sets of grandparents here in Ellenville, which the kids go to all the time. They have a great relationship like that. It's wonderful. So we moved back to Ellenville from that reason because we were in Colorado. We had lived in West Virginia. You'd have been a teacher.
I was a teacher.
You were a teacher. You had never really been into the restaurant. You'd come and help me here and there. You did Banana Foster one year for Easter brunch at a place I worked, and So I've been a chef. I've been in the restaurant hotel industry since I was 14. I've been cooking since I was 19. And we were living in Colorado at the time. I was a partner in a restaurant out there. I also worked at the Broadmoor, which is the longest running 5-star hotel in the country. Worked at the Greenbrier in West Virginia, which is one of the second longest running 5-star at the time. Worked in London for Pierre Kaufman, the guy who trained Gordon Ramsay and Marco Pierre White. That's where both those got their start early on in their career. So we were living in Colorado. Our daughter was born, and we said, it's time to move home to where our parents.
Closer to our family.
Moved back here. Got a great deal on a house in Ellenville. I was commuting. You were a stay-at-home mom. After 9/11, things fell apart where I was working in the country club scene in Westchester County. A year and a half later, we started looking for a restaurant to open ourselves, to express what we love to do, because this is really about our passion. This is really, the biggest thing about why the restaurant exists. Because we sort of endorse every single thing that we put on our menu. Whether it's our wine and beer or the food that comes into our menu, we personally endorse it because we believe in the brands or the image they portray or whatever it is. So we looked for a year and a half for a restaurant. We found Aromatime here.
Excuse me?
Phone's ringing. We answer the phones all day long. In fact, at nighttime when we leave here, when you guys leave, you forward the phones to Jamie's cell phone because we do not like to miss phone calls, because we understand that phone calls are extremely important. As far as, if you figured it out, every phone call is worth, $150, $200, because if it's a reservation, a 4-top or something, that means money in our pocket. So we try not to miss phone calls. So the restaurant is really basically our passion lived out. Everything here we personally endorse. Everything, we try to live ourselves. So, if we choose not to bring in Atlantic salmon, there's a specific reason why that. And you'll get an in-depth lesson from us of why we don't serve that, why we wouldn't eat it ourselves, why we don't want to serve it to our customers. We are green certified, so we have to abide, or we do get audited once a year. They go through our invoices, and they're checking to make sure that we are buying organic products, that we're buying...
and we always have to do 4 more things every year.
We have to keep moving on our green certification.
To continue being certified.
Right. So this is why people drive in Ellenville, because we are a destination restaurant, because we are green certified, because we have lots of organic food, because we serve food that we personally endorse ourselves. Like for Mother's Day, we say, you know, we're serving, you know, take care of your mom, to serve your mom, treat your mom to a green Mother's Day, because we wouldn't serve anything to your mother that we wouldn't serve to our own mother. Right. Which is, you know, this is basically the whole principle here, and we try to abide with all that in Mother Nature. So people actually drive to us, you know, up to an hour away on a nightly basis, because we have a lot of gluten-free foods, which is a whole nother separate video itself. You'll find out about gluten-free and celiac disease.
People who have allergies.
A lot of food allergies.
To different foods.
So if a customer comes in and says, you know, I have an allergy to this, make sure you let the whole staff know so they don't get a basket of bread. Because if they're gluten-free and they have celiac disease, they don't want a basket of bread. So the whole staff has to communicate on things like that. The kitchen has to know. The communication is very important.
Also, if they call on the phone to make a reservation, put it in the reservation book. It just gives us a heads up before they get here.
Heads up over there. So besides being organic and green-minded, we have a huge wine selection, 250 wines. Jamie and I have personally been on at least half of the vineyards or met face-to-face with the actual owners of the vineyards. So we're trying to do that relationship. So stories sell. The most underrated thing in marketing now is stories. Stories sell. And Jamie and I can personally say that we've been to the vineyard, or you can say to a customer, well, the wine has an asterisk, Jamie and Marcus were at that vineyard in Italy. That goes a long way.
And you can personally guarantee that Jamie and Marcus will drink the wine if they do not like it.
If they don't like it, that's a big sign. We have 170 beers. That fluctuates, 150, 170.
6 to 7 on tap at a time.
6 to 7 on tap. We don't do the basics like Bud, Coors Light. We don't do Heineken. We don't do the basics. It's all, again, the craft distilled stuff. A lot of American stuff, but a lot of imported stuff as well. Yeah. And our tap handles are always rotating, so we get a lot of beer fanatics come in. We get a lot of wine fanatics come in. We get people with high sensitive allergies. We get people who come in because we're organic. We get people that come in because of the service, because you guys provide phenomenal service. They love the whole ambience, the service. And we get people who come in...
small hometown feeling. People like that feeling.
And people come in because we have great food. Right. So, you know, all those combinations are why we've, in the last 7 years, every year our business has gone up and up, up. Even in the recession the last year and this year included, our business keeps going up because people are finding us. When people do spend money on going out, they want to make sure that they're getting stuff that it's worth their money. So even though, for instance, our salmon might be $5 more than other salmons in other restaurants, the story that sells our salmon far outweighs that $5 difference, and people are driving from all over for that.
They find us on the internet. We have a huge internet presence. We do blogs, we do emails, we do our website is loaded with information. So as an employee, as a person who works here, go on and look at our website.
Look at our website. It's packed. The biggest thing people say about our website is that it has so much information they can't stop reading our website. So everything that's on our website, I would expect for you guys to know as well, because it's important. If somebody comes in and says, write that SART article on the website, you're going to say, gee, I don't know about the salt. That's kind of a hindrance to the customer. So it's really important that you keep up on our website. Everything that we're doing that's new gets on the website, all of our events, but also all of the environmental stuff, all the ingredients that we use. We try to post on there and keep everybody up to date. So not only can our customers learn, but you guys can learn, so it's a whole learning experience.
Sure is. And most of our staff leaves here and they've learned a few different things.
If they leave.
If they leave. Some haven't left after 7 years. So we're going to continue with these videos.
This is your first video. This is the first video you should have watched. Just a basic overview. Then all the other videos will get more technical, whether it's a bar item, whether it's our salt, our salmon, and things like that. So stay tuned for more videos, and welcome to the staff if you're new.